The girl pulled out a bullet. She poured out the gunpowder inside, then lit it with sparks she scraped out. After prying a few times with force, she removed the giant glass cover. It was the eye of the king insect. Its shell was incredibly tough, perfect material for making weapons. And its clear eye shield was even rarer. Snowflakes began to fall from the sky. She used the shield to cover herself, because those flakes were actually spores. They carried deadly poison. Breathing them would destroy the lungs. 1,000 years ago, humanity was struck by the god warriors. Fires burned for 7 straight days. Nearly all civilizations were wiped out. As centuries passed, the world was taken over by toxic fungi. The land was swallowed completely, forming the Sea of Decay. Only giant insects could survive there. The space for humans grew smaller and smaller, searching for a way to save the world. Princess Nausicaa of the Valley of the Wind often wore a mask and went deep inside to study. When the poisonous spores finally settled, she suddenly heard noises in the distance. Nausicaa walked closer to check. She saw a king insect chasing a human. She quickly jumped on her glider and caught up in no time. The insect's eyes turned bright red. That meant it was enraged. To calm it down, she threw a few flash bombs. The dazzling light flickered, and the creature froze in place. Nausicaa raised her whistle and played a special sound. This insect song could soothe its fury. Its eyes slowly turned blue again. Under her guidance, it returned to the Sea of Decay. Nausicaa landed on the ground and hugged the man she saved. It was her teacher, Lord Yupa. Yupa was a swordsman, always searching for a way to save mankind. Together they went back to the Valley of the Wind. Thanks to the ocean breeze, the spores couldn't reach this place. The valley became a safe zone. Inside the house, Yupa told Nausicaa's father, the king, that the Sea of Decay was spreading fast. Soon the nearby nations would start wars over land. He urged them to prepare for battle, but Nausicaa's grandmother spoke up. She said the valley had an old legend. When humanity faced the end again, a warrior in a blue robe would appear. He would save the people, but this warrior had not yet come. That evening, strong winds swept the valley. A massive airship appeared in the sky. Nausicaa thought it was an attack, so she flew her glider up to see. She was shocked to find the ship was covered in giant insects that were eating it away. Insects never attacked humans for no reason. Must have provoked them. She tried to guide it down safely, but the ship spun out of control and crashed into a mountain. The explosion was violent. The insects were burned to ashes. Nausicaa ran into the flames and rescued a girl from the wreck. Her arms were locked in cuffs. She must have been forced aboard. The girl spoke weakly, and after learning the cargo was destroyed, she closed her eyes. Before Nausicaa could lay her to rest, a giant insect suddenly burst from the wreckage. The crowd drew their weapons, but Nausicaa stopped them. She blew her whistle and calmed the creature. It settled down quietly, then flapped its wings and flew off. Nausicaa chased after it, and under her guidance, the insect finally returned to the king insect. The great creature looked at her and seemed to feel her kindness. Then it turned and left. The next day, the people of the valley cleared the wreck and found a huge pulsating mass inside.